many pies today.
He's very sad about that.
And I'm upset about that. So instead, let's see if I can get another friend quest real quick. And see how difficult that'll be to complete. But I think this guy is going to ask me for alchemy coal, which is the thing I made a minute ago anyway. And no, he doesn't have a quest available. So basically, you fulfill this quest and the friendship level rises. So we're not going to worry about that anymore for now.
Right. So it's interesting how, like, there's no world map, right? It's just like you select from there where you want to go?
Yeah, there's no actual... you just transition from the hub.
Okay.
There is sort of a world map, but again, you just select where you're going, kind of like a tactical RPG.
Right.
Let's look at this.
It's a unique way of doing it, that's for sure.
Right. Let's look at some more menu stuff here real quick. We've seen this. As you can see at the bottom, the current assignment is creating explosives, which is what the kingdom wants me to do. Now, I haven't made any of that yet because it just started. You can push triangle, go to the skill screen. And how that works is unique, because you get skill points with every level, and you're prompted to use them when you level up. But you don't have to distribute them. So, I mean, I guess you could, if you knew what was coming up, you could kind of wait and distribute your skill points towards things that are particularly good, but of course you have no way of knowing what's coming up.
Right.
You can actually push just the start button and it'll pull up any quests you have. Of course, as we see here, dude wants pie.
It's like, dude, make me a pie right now.
Give me pies. Equipment screen, of course, just, you know, hey, stuff you have. I haven't found anything for Rorona. I've replaced some stuff on their characters. You have an encyclopedia, which, you know, talks about characters, monsters, the materials, gives you details on sort of traits, because certain items have certain traits, and synthesizing certain traits will make them either better or worse, and more effective or less effective, cost more, cost less, all that kind of thing.
Wow.
And options, of course, you could change it to the Japanese track if you wanted. We're not going to bother, because honestly, they don't talk very often, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, even though there is, like, dubbing, most of the characters are just talk in text form.
Right, unless it's actually something happening.
Oh.
Like, you know, they don't talk for just every little line of dialogue.
Oh, that always bugs me, man. Which I know, like, RPG fans are like, oh, what's the big deal? But, like, for me, I'm like, dude, I want you to talk all the time.
Yeah, well, not going to happen in this game.
You're right,
So this is the world map. This is where this is the map you access when you're going to a dungeon. So as you can see here, I have to choose where I want to go, and up in the upper right corner it says days to travel, and it tells me how much I'm having to pay for the dudes I have with me. I have both of the guys I'm with require me to pay them a certain amount, and together it's a hiring fee of 232 coal, or gold. So let's go to the nearby forest. I haven't completed all the forest yet, but that's the dungeon I've sort of been working my way through. So let's go to a new place. I haven't actually been to this area yet. And let's hopefully not get killed.
Crossing my fingers, man.
That's right. Because that will be the end of this first play if that happens.
Yes.
But combat in this game is not very satisfying.
Really?
It's pretty bad, actually. But, you know, the alchemy... Oops.
They're coming. Be careful.
Oh, well, okay, so here we go. Nothing looks impactful. That's the problem. You'll see what I mean instantly.
Okay. Oh, wow, yeah.
Like,
it's not very impressive.
Yeah, I mean, the animation isn't particularly good. The music isn't really...
That is some weird
good
music, man.
I mean, the music for running around town and stuff is fine, but for battle, it doesn't really do anything for me.
It's like some kind of crazy 80s sort of techno.
Yeah. What something's happening?
What is it now? The battle's over, but don't let your guard down.
Okay, so this is the first time he's joined me in my party, so I guess he's gonna try and lecture me.
How strong you are.
He is pretty frickin' BA, I gotta say.
Did you think I was useless?
It's like, dude, look at this cape, look at this hair. I'm awesome, alright?
So he's a knight, so it kind of makes sense that he's pretty awesome.
I don't get any other chances to show off my skills, so it's hard for people to see the real me.
He's like, I'm Akihiko from Persona 3.
I'm so cool.
And he is pretty awesome.
Not all of the knights are strong. Some knights don't even know how to hold their swords correctly.
That speaks well for the kingdom.
But I'm
yes.
getting off topic.
Always good when your knights don't know how to hold their swords correctly.
Indeed. So basically, if the enemies attack you first, of course, they can attack you before you attack them. But you can hit them with your staff by pushing square beforehand, and then you'll get the upper hand with the first strike. Yeah,
right. We've got the first turn.
But it doesn't...
the music again.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's...
It doesn't feel particularly
It doesn't suit the setting.
No.
But yeah, I see what you mean about combat. Like, nothing looks impactful.
Right. Particularly Rorona's attack looks awful. I mean, which I know she's supposed to kind of be a wimpy girl, but still. I mean, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes enemies will drop items, of course, because the only reason you're out here is, of course, to get items. And there are plants, just basically things that you'll pass by that have an exclamation mark by them. And that means, hey, you can totally harvest stuff in this area. Come on. So, I don't know why, but she's turning around a lot of times when I try to attack an enemy.
Strange.
Wow, Sturk is ridiculous. So let's kill these guys real quick. I should probably use a skill instead of just attacking. So let's see what this guy can do. So there's no MP in the game. All your skills use HP.
That's
which
unique.
It's different. Not particularly good, but you know, it is what it is.
Looks like we've won.
Everything is about your HP in this game. Like like I said, even Rorona has to use HP when she synthesizes an item.
Right.
Alright, so I think I got this guy.
Alright, we've got the first turn.
Let's use another skill. Oops. That's not it. So I haven't used this this attack before, I don't think.
That's kind of underwhelming.
Well, ironically, it's one of the more impressive looking attacks I've seen. So this is a horizontal attack, that's different.
Well, that's, yeah.
I think I can only hit one of these, but let's use it anyway.
Alright.
Well, I'm still dead, but unfortunately I couldn't kill all of them. So that is the healing spell, my special. He throws food, which heals the corresponding character.
Hey, that's my kind of guy. Like,
yeah.
You know, throw me food.
So let's show that.
Coming right up.
Because of course he works. Of course he works at the cafe. So
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Looks like we've won.
Alright.
I love how he looks like he's like 12 there, but he's like, well, looks like we've won.
All the characters are, you know, super deformed.
Right.
In battle. And, you know, even on the map, really. So, yeah, that means you can harvest items here. And, of course, then it pops up saying, hey, here's the items, and if you have the inventory space, you basically take everything.
Very cool.
Uh-oh, there's a dude.
Ah! It's a slime.
It is totally a slime, even though they call them, like, Poonies or something.
Yeah, it's Dragon Quest.
Yeah,
Rip off.
It's absolutely a slime.
Yep.
Good lord, that dude's so ridiculous compared to, you know, Cafe Man or Rorona.
He's your warrior dude, definitely.
Yeah. I'd never used him prior to now, so... But he is expensive, so it's definitely sort of a thing where, well, if you're going into a territory that might be difficult, oh, you can use an item to go underwater or freeze the area in some places.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, I don't have either. So basically, I need an item. They mentioned this to me earlier in the tutorial. Basically, you can reach a point where you need a certain item that you can fuse through alchemy to access different parts of dungeons, of areas. So basically, I can't go any further here, which kind of sucks.
Well, at least we've got to see some combat.
Yeah. And really, I mean, that's most of what you're doing in this game. You know, you're I haven't met all the characters that I'm going to be using in battle yet, I'm pretty sure, you know, and there's some counselor that, or minister rather, that doesn't want the alchemy shop to succeed for whatever reason.
He's evil.
Yeah, basically. So, you know, there's things going on, but none of it is particularly interesting, I guess. So it's more about sort of the... You know, just the loop effect, sort of, you know, hamster in a wheel of, you know, getting items, synthesizing them into stuff, giving them to people, they like you more, getting more money, buying items, and so you can get more stuff, so you can fuse more stuff. So hamster in a wheel mentality.
Right. So this is not a game for like FPS fans.
No.
So who would be interested in this type of game? Like
JRPG fans.
All JRPGs, because it doesn't seem very action oriented. Like
no,
it doesn't remind me of like a Final Fantasy at all.
No. I mean, you definitely need to know what you're getting into with this game.
I mean, would you compare it to like a Persona? Or...
No, this is nothing like Persona. I mean, they have the sort of people will like you more, but that doesn't mean anything. Their dialogue towards you doesn't change. Nothing happens.
Okay.
The combat is nowhere near Persona. The story isn't interesting like Persona. It's not Persona. It is a game basically where you are. It has the attraction of something more like Harvest Moon.
Okay. Right.
Where you get joy in the repetition of farming crops. In this, you get the joy of the repetition of sort of making new items and giving them to the people and seeing how that affects your progress as you go forward.
Right.
That's sort of the appeal of Atelier Rorona, the Alchemist of Arland.
All right.
So it's pretty fun to, but you definitely have to know what you're getting into, and it won't appeal to everyone.
Right. It's a game made for certain JRPG fans.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. So it's out now. We will have a full review on cheapmasters.com eventually, right?
Yes, I will have a review and a video review up for this.
Very cool. So we'll check it out. All right. So this has been First Play for how do you pronounce it? Altaria.
I think it's Atelier Rorona.
Atelier Rorona. All right.
The Alchemist of Arland for the PS3, by the way.
Excellent.
Exclusive.
Oh, exclusive for the PS3. See, I didn't know that.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you right back here. Check out cheapmasters.com.